Fuck them doubters! Oh! 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 How's it going, everybody? It's the Flying Big Hill, Flying Big United, with a cheeky little video for your post-match reaction, my friend. Just laughing in the face of all those PSG twats and all those opposition melts, and even some of our own fans who have been Ollie out since the start of the season. Stick that up, you freaking chuff! That's what I'm saying to every one of those people out there, because Manchester United have just smashed PSG 2-1 at the Parc des Punks. That's right, that's what we've done. We've gone over to the Parc des Punks and smashed up those freaking melt jobs. A good one. That's right. Come on, my son, get in there, everybody. I'm absolutely loving this one. I just want to say right at the start, I'm buzzing my boobies off, and I'm sure most of you are too, because what a way to win it. What a great victory. We predicted it at the start of the game. 2-1. They call me Mystic Pig because I predict these things. But anyway, we did predict it, and it was absolutely a fantastic result and performance. Hey, shout out to you, yeah boy naughty, for the super chat. Says Twanzibi and Teller's brilliant. Rashi owns PSG. It's official. Rashford's absolutely sliced them up at the end there, hasn't he? And scored that winner. What a joy to behold. Moment of magic from him. And that's what he can do. Even if he was probably the most lacklustre player on the pitch for United for most of the game, that is what Marcus Rashford can do at any given time, my friend. So come on, my son. Absolutely tremendous performance by United today. Let's just get into it and say that straight away. Let's just give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the credit right here for setting this team up, how he set them up, for going with Fred and McTominay in the middle of the park there, because they're both mobile players, because they can both do a bit of everything, because they can both defend, they can both create. It's an excellent duo, and that we saw actually used quite a bit last season, and remember the PSG game previously with McTominay and stuff. I think Solskjaer's just absolutely got it spot on with his selection today. The back three was pretty much flawless, I thought. The back five were absolutely flawless. I mean, Twanzibi was absolutely incredible. What about Luke Shaw at left side of centre-back? Absolutely sick. How about Victor Lindelof looking like what an absolute solid man at the back there for a change? It was ridiculous, guys. Every single player was bang up for it. Everyone was organised. Not hardly any points throughout that entire game did our backline look out of shape or disorganised. We had such good organisation throughout the game, and that ultimately I think is what has helped us, which is what comes from the manager. It's what we've been working on in training all week. It's a three at the back system, which we haven't actually seen United deploy since last season in those bigger games. And what you've seen Ole Gunnar Solskjaer achieve tonight is pretty much perfection, I think. Pretty much perfection. When you come up against a team like PSG, okay, you can argue they weren't at the races, they're not in the best form, whatever, that's bullshit for a start. They just got to the Champions League final, whatever. Okay, they got a few injuries, big whoop. They've still got Mbappe, Neymar, Di Maria facing down on your defence. But our defence just said, thou shalt not pass. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka in particular was just an absolute menace at the back there. He's still walking around with Kylian Mbappe in his back pocket, well and truly, my friend. Don't sit down, Aaron, because you might squash him, mate. You've already melted him, you might squash him too. Oh my goodness me. Disco Dave with a super chat says, what a performance. Bruno as captain, get in there. What about our Portuguese Magnifico, Bruno Fernandes? Literally one of the best games I've seen from him in a United shirt, and there's been many. But in terms of just like probing and pulling and leading and creating and putting wonderful balls in and taking it round players and never giving up and being here, being there, being every bloody where. He was absolutely incredible. Defensively, going forward, he gives his everything for Manchester United when he's out there every time. I hope Solskjaer makes him the permanent captain. We've been saying that before Slabby Maguire's Mykonos incident. But yes, I think that he's the right man to lead this United side, and that was another example of it out there tonight. Brilliant stuff from Bruno Fernandes. I mean, let's just get into the players. Let's get into the player rating stuff. Actually, let's just finish talking about Ollie. Let's finish talking about Ollie. And do us a favour, if you're just getting in here and you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do smash that thumbs up on the video. Give it a little like. And leave your thumbs up. That would definitely help. But come on, my son, get in there. Marcus Rashford with the winner at the end. Lovely performance. Solskjaer set him up brilliantly. The 3-5-2 formation. We thought it was going to happen. That was what we predicted yesterday. Yesterday we did predict the right back line, but we did also say that we thought the midfield was going to be that of Matic and Pogba yesterday. He didn't go with that at all. He went with Fred and he went with McTominay, and to really great effect because both of those two were so mobile in there. I mean, I think that might be one of the best performances I've seen from Fred in a United shirt, and McTominay too, actually. They were both just absolutely mesmeric out there today. Let's get into the player ratings then, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, come on, let's just get a hashtag Ollie in going in the chat, please. Come on, hashtag Ollie in, my friends. Hashtag Ollie in. I'm going to freaking put one in there as well because I'm buzzing my tits off, and Ollie literally needs to be hashtag Ollied in. Hashtag Ollie in. I can't even hashtag because my keyboard's broken, but hashtag Ollie in. Get in there. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, my friend. He is doing some good stuff. People will have a go at him. They say he's had a shit start to the season. It's kind of true. Look at that fat Frank Lampard. They got a 0-0 draw with Sevilla tonight. We're going to eat Chelsea up for breakfast now, my friends. Did you see that display? Right. Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit buzzing, you could say. You could say I'm a little bit buzzing my tits off tonight, so calm down with me if I'm being a little... Sorry, apologise if I'm being a bit loud in your ear. But anyway, look, the team tonight was perfectly selected by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He got it bang on. The tactics were absolutely spot on. And individually, all of the players basically performed tonight. Let's get into the individuals within the team. So David De Gea, let's do the player ratings right now. So player ratings for David De Gea, I've got to give him a 9 out of 10. I thought David De Gea made 2 or 3 world-class match-winning saves today. There was one in particular from Kylian Mbappe. There was another couple of really great saves that he's made as well, which just kept us in the game and kept us those 3 points. And today, David De Gea put in a match-winning display. Now, okay, we had to have everything else go our way as well and the other players to perform and score those goals and do that. But he was so unlucky to finish that game without a clean sheet tonight. Remember that PSG only got the goal because of Martial's awesome heading ability. And what I mean by that really is fantastic defensive heading ability. What the hell was he doing? But either way, that's the only reason that David De Gea was beaten tonight. Not from PSG, not from Kylian Mbappe, not from Neymar, not from Di Maria, not from any of their £1 million players, but no, from our own player, Tony Martial, with an absolutely epic header, to be fair. Like, if that was at the other end, you'd have been like, that is a sick header, Anthony. But it wasn't. It was into our own back of the net, so that was shit. But David De Gea, so unlucky not to finish this with a clean sheet. We should have battered them 2-0 in the end, really, when you think about that. PSG were just pretty bang average. We defended them off the park. It's not that they were bang average. I guess it's that our players performed as well, and we were well organised, and people like David De Gea certainly played his part in keeping this result a positive one for United. So on another day, I guess you could say, maybe if David didn't perform so well and wasn't that match-winning beast that he is in between the sticks, maybe you could argue that on another day it wouldn't have gone down that way and maybe we'd have lost this game. But I actually genuinely think we were much the better team throughout, and David De Gea capped off an excellent display. Joel Morris, thank you so much for getting in here, Joel Morris, with your super chat, mate. He says, Telles was class tonight. He needs to be starting more games. Bloody hell, Joel Morris. Thank you so much for that, mate. And I'll get into that in a moment. You're spot on about Alex Telles. What a great debut that was from Alex Telles. But let's just talk about David De Gea. Finish that off quickly. But I'll give him a 9 rating. Thank you so much for that $9.99 super chat, by the way, Joel. You don. Yes, mate. Let's talk about Telles, because Telles... No, let's talk about David quickly, because David's obviously been getting a lot of stick. He's come back recently and looked brilliant again this season. Last season, he was pretty janky. He was making all sorts of gash-tastic errors, you know, like his name was David James De Gea or something like that. Like, he looked like Calamity James out there, David James De Gea. It was shocking, but now he's looking like, you know, David Banks, or I don't know, no, Gordon Banks. Whatever, anyway, he's looking like the old De Gea. And he's been brilliant over the last, 10 years, decade for United. But the last season or so has been ropey. I'm hoping he's going to put that behind him now, because he started this season brilliantly. I don't think you can really put any of these goals at fault for him that we've conceded over this season so far. So to me, David De Gea is back, baby. David De Gea is back, baby. And he summed that up with an excellent display tonight. Literally unbelievable stuff. Robert Ingram with a super chat. Thank you, Robert Ingram. He says, love it, pig. Dude, thank you so much, Robert Ingram. You're so right. I'm buzzing my tits off on this one. What a great result. So happy for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So happy for the players. Come on, my son. And the fans. And also all those Ollie out brats. You suck, don't you? All you Ollie outers, you absolutely suck. They're in the Champions League final last year. They got Neymar and Mbappe. We just got over there and made them shit the bed. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's absolutely gone over there and cleaned up, my friends. He set the team up with Twanzebe and Lindelof and Luke Shaw left-sided centre-back. Not even players that play in this system regularly or have been playing a lot recently. And we've gone over there and busted one of the best attacking lines in the world. Come on, my sons. You've got to give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the credit for this one. He's bossed it. So all you Ole outers, stick it up your jacksie. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's go on to the rest of the players. Thank you so much for those super chats and everybody who's getting in here. Smash that like button, lads and lasses, if you have not done so. Leave a little thumbs up on it. That will help boost this up and help us compete with some of the other clickbait melt channels, etc. So smash that thumbs up button, lads and lasses. I need to calm down. I definitely need to calm down. I'm so buzzed after that game. Let's just calm down a little bit here because we're going to have a coronary or something. That was mental, though. What a win. What a great victory. 3 points in the bag in the group stage. Just what the doctor ordered. Everyone was a little bit worried when that group stage came out, didn't they? But, you know, we've gone away to our toughest fixture, arguably, away at PSG, and we've got the win. So we've got to be feeling a lot more positive as a fan base now, don't we? Don't we? Don't we? Yes, we do. Jarvis Cocker with the 50 Nack super chat. He says, I'm exhausted. Been watching endlessly around in front of the telly, doing push-ups and jumping jacks. What? Just to calm myself down. What a game, dude. That's what I need to do. Breathe. Exhale. Not through the nose, because I've got a cold at the moment, so don't do that. But either way, definitely melted at the moment, guys, and buzzing too much. It's almost need to calm it down a little bit, because that was a properly buzzed up game of football. So then, let's get on with the rest of the player ratings. My bad. So Alex Telles, over on the left-hand side, left wing back, absolutely brilliant debut from the lad. I thought he was excellent. Like, defensively, he looked sound. He's wrapping those legs around players. He's hooking those balls out from the opposition players. And more importantly, going forward, this lad is incredible. The corners that he was whipping in. I mean, I don't really usually, you know, I don't really comment on corners too much. But you have to say his corners are like pinpoint, bending, curving, God knows what's going to happen, pinpoint passes. They were brilliant. I love to see his corners. I'm thinking he's going to be a great set-piece delivery taker for us, whether it's, you know, Bruno's not playing or whatnot, free kicks, things like that. Penalty spot as well he could do. Today, he got it past their players multiple times with skill, step-overs. He's whipped lovely balls in, dangerous balls. He created quite a bit tonight, Alex Telles, and for his debut, man, he's absolutely freaking bossed it. Everybody, smash a 1 in the live chat if you're buzzing with Alex Telles, man. If you're buzzing. To me, Alex Telles, if I'm looking at the player ratings throughout the game, I'm going to say he gets a 7.5 from me. 7.5. I thought he was very, very solid, very good, creatively good, and just generally didn't really put a foot wrong, considering it was his debut, man. I'd have to say Alex Telles gets a good, strong 7.5 for me. Now, the back line then, going across, working our way across. Luke Shaw, the left-sided centre-back, man, and he was going forward quite a lot of the time as well and joining the attack. I thought he defended brilliantly. He made brilliant clearances. He literally was solid there. And, okay, he might not work in a 2, but in a 3, I think he's probably about the best option we've got there in a 3, because he's very quick, he's very mobile, he reads the game well, and he can get up and down as well. You know, he can join the attack, and he did that brilliant today. So I think Luke Shaw was actually, it's hard to say because there were so many great performances out there, but I think he was one of the better performers from United today. So I've got to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought Luke Shaw was pretty damn good. I think it's a step up from Telles, so that's why I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. Lindelof next to him as well, fantastic display from him. Cleared everything away, great in the air tonight, and didn't really put a foot wrong throughout. So I'm going to have to give him a 7.5 as well. I thought Victor Lindelof just did everything we asked of him and did it very, very well. Next to him then, Twanzebe. I'm going to give Twanzebe an 8 out of 10, my friends. Twanzebe was strong, he was solid, he hasn't had a lot of games. He's coming in this game against PSG, against Mbappe, against Neymar, against Di Maria. He's coming in cold, having not played in the first team for a long time, being back from injury and that kind of stuff. So all things considered, Twanzebe put in what you can only really describe as a masterclass performance for a 22-year-old coming up who's cold, just stuck in there because of necessity due to injuries, to do what he did and perform the way he did, and cover and back up and cover Wan-Bissaka and all the lads there and do such a brilliant job. He deserves a massive credit. So for me, he gets an 8 out of 10 tonight. I thought Twanzebe was absolutely sick. Pilada says Twanzebe was an 8.5. Come on, Piggy. Well, you've got to hear my other ratings first to get the gauge, don't you, to see what the other ratings are. But, that's what I mean. Get your ratings and stuff in there, lads and lasses. I do think Twanzebe was an 8. Solid as a rock. A lot of people, a couple of people saying 8.5. You couldn't deny him that, really. He was solid as anything. But understand that I'm giving him an 8. Because what I'm doing on the other side is I'm giving Aaron Wan-Bissaka a 9.5. 9.5. I cannot believe I'm giving him that. I haven't really given anybody a 9.5 for such a long time, but he was so damn good, everybody. His defending was ridiculous. His slide challenge, his blocks, his interceptions, his tenacity, his running. He literally had Kylian Mbappe, one of the world's best players, in his back pocket the entire game. He literally had, Neymar. These guys, they just couldn't, nobody could get past Aaron Wan-Bissaka today. The blocks were incredible. The slide tackles were brilliant. And he was just, in my opinion, I know it's hard to say this because it's from he's a right back, but he's probably the man of the match to me. That's why you've got to give him the man of the match because he was 9.5. He was absolutely all over the place, man. He was sliding in. He was getting the ball off them. It was ridiculous how much successful tackles he had. Like, I would love to know, actually, how many successful slide tackles or successful tackles Wan-Bissaka made in that game because it was a shitload. So to me, he didn't really put a foot wrong. He put in what you can only describe as a Bohemian-F performance, like a monster of a man performance by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So, to me, great performance. He gets the highest rating that I'm probably going to give in this video, I would say. 9.5, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, my man of the match. Get in there, my son! Great to see him back as well, because it's taken him a few games to get to match sharpness. I think everybody would say that was a match-sharp performance by him. Come on, man. Spider-Man does whatever a Spider-Man can. He almost does look like he's got extra limbs out there, like he's got 8 limbs, because he just gets the ball back off everyone so easy. Okay then, so the midfield then, Scott McTominay and Fred, oh my goodness me. 9s? Do they both get 9s out of 10? I thought they absolutely bossed the show. They were good going forward. Fred kept winning it back for us in the middle and getting us going on the counter. He was just instrumental in terms of winning it back and getting us going on the counter. McTominay too, I thought they've all done a very good job of doing both aspects of what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wanted them to do. In this system, if you want to be able to create, it's not just about being a defensive team and sitting back. We didn't play like that at all. We actually countered. We actually also did create with the team that we had. But if you want to play that system in a 3-5-2 and still be able to create, you need some players that can do everything. You need the midfielders that can defend you. They can create, they can do it, and they can do it well. And McTominay and Fred certainly both did that today. They allowed Bruno the freedom to go and basically have a free role, it seemed like, and go out there and create and get all over the place. And they were rigid and solid, and they never had never really caused us any dramas whatsoever. They were good going forward as well, like I say, creation-wise. So to me, I thought they both get 9s out of 10 for me. I think that's the best performance I've seen from both of them in a United shirt so far in their careers. Now, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I actually do think both of them put in their best displays. Maybe, yeah, no, I'm going to give them a 9. I'm going to give them a 9. Fuck it, maybe it's because I'm just buzzing my tits off. But I'm going to give them a 9 out of 10. And then in front of them, across the front three, sorry, not the front three, the 3 players in front of them too. Bruno Fernandes, obviously. Bruno Fernandes, to me, was instrumental out there today again. The amount of crosses that he put in, the class of his play, the coolness to retake that penalty and slot it away and just be cool and put it in the same area. He's got the cojones, he's got the character, he's driving United, he's pulling them, he's pushing them. He's literally living up to that captain's armband more than Maguire has in his entire season last year, just in one game. That's kind of what I thought about Bruno Fernandes' performance tonight. I thought it summarised somebody that is an all-encompassing battler. Somebody that is prepared to fight out there. His attitude is brilliant. He's smiling at half-time. He's loving it. He's relishing this opportunity to play for United. He's relishing it. And because he was the captain, you could see he almost grew a little bit out there. Like, Bruno's incredible enough of a player on his own, but because he was the captain, he almost grew out there. And he was enjoying it. You could see it on his face. And so to me, look, I'm going to give him a 9 as well, but really it's almost a 9.5 because I thought it was that instrumental, even though he didn't score a world screamer or anything like that. His overall performance was just amazing. He was back defending, he was over on the left, he was over on the right, he was putting balls in any which way but loose, and he had a bunch of shots. He was just very good. Look, it didn't all go his way. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. I thought he was brilliant. And also, Tony Martial. Look, Tony Martial has got to get a lower rating, really. He's got to get one of the lowest ratings on the team because, yes, he did some good stuff. He won us that penalty for a start as well. That gets him some brownie points. But other than that, he didn't really have all that much of an impact in terms of goals. And he did score their own goal. He did try and get back into it. I thought he did well. But again, it's like he's got to be the lowest rated player on the pitch for me because of that OG and because of his overall play wasn't to the level that we would like, really. But he still did a good job, don't get me wrong. He worked hard for the team. I'm not saying that, I'm just saying for the rating point of view, you probably have to give him a 6 because he scored the OG. He didn't get on the score sheet. He's lacking a little bit in that sharpness. He was getting done a little bit. He was trying to get that half a yard. He kept getting done by the defence. And he also didn't, so I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. But he was decent, though. Don't get me wrong. He was decent. He worked hard. Marcus Rashford, then the other player on the pitch. I thought Marcus Rashford had a bit of a stinking game. For the majority of the game, he was stinking. But like I said previously throughout the watch along, if you give Marcus Rashford an opportunity, he can change a game in a moment just like that because he's got the quality and the class to be able to do it. He literally did just that. He got one opportunity late on and he cut past the defender and he's just lashed it bottom left. And Keylor Navas denied him a chance earlier on, so he could have had a couple of goals tonight, Rashford, even on a night where he wasn't performing the best. So that is the sign of a good player for me. Marcus Rashford to me tonight, I'm going to be realistic and I'm going to give him a 7.5 or an 8. Now, you might think that's ridiculous considering the passion and the goal and the winner that he scored and everything and what it meant for us. But I didn't actually think he played well tonight. I thought he played pretty bang average tonight. But, again, the key moments mean everything. So, to me, he gets a 7.5. Anyway, there you go, guys. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he gets my highest rating. I give Solskjaer a 10. I can't rate Solskjaer any lower than a 10. He's got it completely right tonight. The only goal that PSG scored was Martial's own goal, which was a great header from Martial. He's got it bang on right. The back line was completely set up solid. There's so many pluses from this game. McTominay, Fred, Luke Shaw, Twanzebe could really give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer something to think about now. Like, Twanzebe could maybe get himself into the fold on the back of that performance against a really great opposition. He proved tonight that he's a top-class defender, I think. Can he do it consistently? We hope so. But we've seen the other defenders that have played in United's back line when we've used a 4, and I don't think they look good. So maybe Twanzebe might be able to force his way in there now on the back of that type of performance from us. Alex Telles, great debut, looks brilliant, looks like just what we've been missing. I think Chelsea need to watch out, man. I really, really do. I think Chelsea need to watch out. If we got that back 3, then we can... I think that's probably what we'll go for against Chelsea with Telles. And, we could really, really do the number on them. I'm feeling very confident. They couldn't beat Sevilla tonight. They drew 0-0. So, look, that's a tough game. Sevilla, a good team. But it's not like Chelsea are all that amazing this season so far. They've had a bit of an average start, if you ask me, really. Okay, they might be above us. But we could do them, guys. It's just giving us that boost of positivity and that belief immediately that we just might be able to go on and do the business here, lads and lasses, this season, and maybe just cause a couple upsets over the next few games. Come on, my son, get in there, you absolute beauty. Smash that like button if you have not done so. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button. Thank you, everybody who's watching. I'm going to get into your comment section now for a little bit and see what you legends have to say. I won't stay on here too long because, as you can tell, my voice is getting absolutely roped up. And I probably will, yeah. I am going to do a FIFA video a bit later on as well. So I need to have some break to eat some food and the like. But yeah, there's going to be a FIFA stream soon, says Finley. Yeah, we'll be getting going probably just after midnight now. I know it's a bit late, but I need to eat and stuff. But let's read a bunch of your comments out, lads and lasses, and thank you so much for stopping by. Come on, United! Come on, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer! Screw all those Ole Outer melt bags. Sit down. Solskjaer's bossed it tonight. Tactical masterclass. Selection masterclass. Absolutely everything. The motor, you can't deny the players were not fighting for Ole tonight or playing for that shirt, because they were. They were going ham out there, man. They really were playing ridiculously hard out there for Ole. Not just for Ole themselves and the team and everybody. Every single player, to a man, was putting in a great shift out there. And that's what you love to see, guys, as United. That really felt like, just like some sort of homecoming for United this season now. We got the result. We got the upset against PSG, who were favoured heavily going into this game. And it feels like, it feels like the homecoming now. Like, we are back this season. I know Solskjaer said that after the last game against Newcastle. But I genuinely do feel that now we are back this season. It gives us that boost of confidence. It maybe puts the doubt in Chelsea's mind and some of these teams we got coming up. It gives the players the individual confidence. They've been looking a little bit off the pace, lacking that match sharpness. Players like Wan-Bissaka before today didn't look that great, but today he was absolutely bossing over in it. De Gea's back to his best. Twanzebe could be a new addition coming through. Telles, what a great signing. We've still got Edinson Cavani to come into the team. So, look, I'm feeling pretty positive now, guys, about the next few games. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty good. Vincent Bullock says, it's a shame Mrs. P isn't here to celebrate with us, Pig. I agree with you, yeah. It is a shame. But she's busy at the moment, dude. But yes, Josh Train comments, I'm a melter, I'm afraid, as I don't believe in Ollie. Just my opinion, but fair play to him tonight. Yes, you are indeed a melter, Josh Train. Fair play to you, but thanks for coming in here and having your say. And you're only a melter because you got belief about Ollie not being the man, because that is just melt-worthy. I'm sure in every other aspect you're an all right bloke. Oh, Rushmano says Disco PayPal. Oh, sorry, guys. Thank you so much, Rushmano. I apologise for that. I have missed your PayPal here. I haven't got my emails open. Let's just have a look here. Where is that? I haven't got a PayPal donation come through yet. Let me refresh it again. Interesting. No, I can't see one, matey. Are you sure you sent it? Anyway, let me just, yeah. Okay, anyway, thank you very much for that, dude. But no, I haven't got anything come through just yet. Let me check on my phone, actually, on PayPal. But thank you very much, guys, for anybody who does support the channel in that way. You're absolute dons. You're absolute bunch of dons. Oh, I have received it. Sorry, dude. There's me absolutely melting. It wasn't on my... Here we go. He says, love this community. Disco Dave. Thank you so much, Disco Dave. He comments, love this community. Love this channel. Thank you for all you do, mate. You're growing stronger, and I'll be here all the way. Legend. Disco Dave, man. You're an absolute legend. You've been here for a long time, man. Supporting this channel and being a great member of this community and getting involved, man. So thank you so much for that, Disco Dave, mate. I really do appreciate that, honestly. Appreciate all the support recently, guys, on the channel like that. You know, it's unbelievable, guys. Obviously, I don't ask for any of that. People just send it. And it's incredible that they do. So thank you very, very much, Disco Dave. You're a legend. Everybody stick a love heart in there for Disco Dave. Come on, my son. We freaking smashed up those Parisian melt sticks. Just like a bunch of freaking, I don't know, day-old baguettes that we hit with a claw hammer or something like that. You know what I mean? We smashed them to pieces, guys. They couldn't deal with us. They could not deal with us. I think that the midfield pairing was a genius work by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Just gave us exactly what we needed for that game. Mobility, defensive ability, creative ability, all at the same time. Mobility being probably the keyest thing there, really. Whereas Pogba and Matic would have been a lot more stagnant, I think. Or certainly, more static, not as mobile. And that is the key to this game, really. I also think the backline, the way he set the backline up, Luke Shaw, Twanzebe and Lindelof, it gives us all that pace, that physicality. Wan-Bissaka and Telles, they were difference makers for us out there today. So yeah, he got it bang on right. You can't give Ollie any less credit than a 10 out of 10 for this one. Rachel Boswell says French bottle jobs. Michael Hesford says Neymar is moaning at the little shit. I bet he is, but how can they really moan tonight? Man United did the number on them. The only goal they scored was Martial's. Yeah, okay, De Gea had to make some great saves, but I really didn't think PSG were the best team at all. I thought United were clearly the better team tonight. Like, that was a statement by United. Coming back into the Champions League, that was a statement by United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer absolutely slapped everyone across the face with that statement. Illy United says, sorry, Illy United, where's your comment gone here? He says, what mangasm from United? Get in there, my son, mate. That was mangasm city, dude. I was like spacking all over the place, metaphorically speaking, of course. Anyway, Joe Vaughan Conwell says, go Man United. Kirstine Gray says, PSG equals melted FC. We did melt them in the microwave that is the Parc des Princes tonight, didn't we? We turned the heat up. Only got to turn the heat up to 100% and set it to freaking stun. Toka with the love hearts. Thank you, Toka. Shackman Hamlet says, hey, Pig, Wan-Bissaka and Twanzebe were accused of money laundering because of having about 300 million in their pockets. Let me pin it. I'm going to pin your message to the live chat. Freaking love it. Clam J comments, Cavani, Rashford, Greenwood will be amazing to see the Brunaldo behind. Rushmano says, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Rushmano. Yes, if you're new to the channel right now, smash that like button on the video and smash that subscribe button as well, everyone. Hit that subscribe. Get involved with what we do on this show. Jonathan Gallagher says, John, you can celebrate a bit tonight. Absolutely. Seaborn, gracias, matey. Thank you for commenting. He says, I just remember the old days. Our defending was awesome. Yeah, you're right. The old days of Evra, Vidic, Rio and Gary. Yeah, the old days. Well, that was like it tonight, wasn't it? We defended brilliantly tonight. Wan-Bissaka. I can't believe I'm giving my right back the man of the match, but I really am. I thought he was that epic in terms of defending. He put on. I don't see how you could defend any better than that against better opposition either. Like coming up against the pace and the raw ability of people like Neymar and Mbappe, and to comfortably deal with them like that. He was just ridiculously good. Will says we robbed them of their baguettes and garlic. Great team selection. I'm an Ollie Outer, but fantastic from him tonight. You have to say, Will, how are you an Ollie Outer, bro? He finished third with us last season, and he's just done a tactical masterclass on the finalists in the Champions League last season. Come on, dude. Ramisha Matui says PSG, they should concentrate in fashion. Becky Hope says, Pig, I'm off to bed, not feeling too good tonight. Catch you all tomorrow night. All love you all. Thank you, Becky, for getting in here tonight. Smash those love hearts in there for Becky. Hope you have a good evening, Becky, though. And thank you for getting in there. Cheered you up, I'm sure, that result. Anyway, Primwell says, Becky Hope, have lots of water, get some rest, feel better soon. Absolutely, I hope you feel better soon, Becky. And thank you for stopping in here, even if you're not feeling too well. Brad Will says, Ollie's at the wheel. Tell me how good does it feel? It feels fucking great right now, doesn't it? Disco Dave says, become a member, folks. It's the best community on YouTube, too. Thank you very much for that, man. One of the channel member legends. Joseph Misko says, get in there, Mr. P. I knew we would do it. Come on, United. Talk MU says, the Vutinator smiley face. What does the Vutinator said, talk MU, yes. Oh, sorry, you're having a personal conversation. My bad. Polar Bear says, this was the first time for PSG losing at home in the Champions League group stage. Well done, Ollie and Man United. That can't be legit. That can't be right. Anyway, fair enough. If that's true, though, that's mad. Chick Wan Kim says, Rashford! Oh my God, that Rashford winner was a pure man-gasmic situation, wasn't it? Man-gasms all over the place with that one. I do feel like that was just such a big game for United's confidence going forward. It's not just about getting the result tonight, but with the month that we've got coming up, the fixtures that we've got some heck of a fixtures coming up. It's really good for our confidence, really good for our belief that we can go and get these big games won. And certainly using that system, which I think you will see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer employ in a lot of these big games, such as Chelsea or Tottenham, and all the bigger teams that we come up against, he probably will play the 3-5-2. Not Tottenham, sorry. Freaking arseholes. Arsenal Holland, because we probably will play the 3-5-2 because it's more solid. Whatever we lack in pace at the back in terms of a 4-4-4 at the back system with Maguire in there and stuff, you make up for that by having Luke Shaw in there. And now we've got Alex Telles, we can do that and we won't lose anything on that left wing back position. So it's pretty epic, guys. Brandon Williams is a good option, but Telles tonight, he was excellent. He was absolutely excellent. I thought he was a great debut from the lad. Wakas Akram, thank you, Wakas. Says like and sub. Much love to you, Wakas. Ryan Maloney, YouTube with a smiley face. Thank you, Ryan Maloney. Kirsten Gray, hi, and PSG melted FC. Ryan Thatcher says, get in United, come on. Stephen Bezic says, I think mangasm is my new favourite word. I need to get that on a t-shirt, don't I? Mangasm, got to get that on a t-shirt. That's my own personal trademarked word. Eddie Oti says, do you guys think we will keep the 5-3-2 formation? It could be a way forward if we keep interchanging it to 3-5-2 in attack. Yes, I do think so in some of the bigger games when we have sterner opposition right now. I think that's what Ollie is going to do, because it makes us very hard to beat, very hard to break down, but we still have the attacking and creative talents of Bruno and those counter-attacking players such as Telles and Rashi and Martial and these guys that are deadly on the counter. So I think you might see it employed in the big games, Eddie, this season, like he did last year, and he employed it to good effect last year. You have to remember we did the double over Chelsea in the league. We also beat them in one of the other cup games, didn't we? We lost once to them in the FA Cup semi, but realistically speaking, Solskjaer smacked Frank Lampard up last season with that formation of those tactics. So hopefully we'll see that again when we come up against them. Kevin the Cube says, can you shout me out? I bloody well can. Shout out to you, Kevin the Cube. Come on, my son, get in there. Sean Morrissey says, great channel, mate. Thank you, Sean Morrissey, dude. Appreciate it. Shout out to you as well, Sean Morrissey. And if you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button, get involved, smash the like on it. It's an awesome community of legends as well. Shivan Kashyap says, PSG equals individual talent, United equals team talent. That's exactly what I said yesterday in my preview. I said that although PSG are a great team of players, I don't think they've got the team spirit that United do right now. I don't think they've got the togetherness, the camaraderie that United do right now. So that's why we're a better team than a bunch of prima donna meltbag mercenaries. Which is what most of them are, sorry. Josh Smith says, shout out the pig. Thank you, Joshy Smith, mate. Steve Buckley, mate, you legend. He says, that is the standard now. Must keep it up, absolutely. Kamyab Aguili says, how good was Telles' crosses? Shit hot. They were shit hot, my friend. I loved it. Kevin the Cube, Andrew Perry says, Man U is back to the road on being on top. Absolutely. Jaber Alcarin says, my man Piggy, is today my birthday. I will turn 18. Hey, happy birthday, Jaber Alcarin. Everybody stick a birthday cake emoji in there or some balloons for Jaber. Have a wonderful birthday and happy birthday, Jaber. What a great birthday treat that was. Jason Dower says, any FUT tonight? I'm not actually sure if I'm going to do Ultimate Team or Career Mode tonight, guys. What do you reckon? Smash Career or Smash Ultimate in the live chat and have a little vote now. Jarvis Cocker with a super chat. Thank you, Jarvis. He comments and says, Solskjaer bringing on Pogba and changing formation in the 65th minute was a massive move. World-class coaching. Absolutely, we haven't even talked about that. That was a genius little move from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And to be fair, Pogba sort of just slowed things down a little bit as well, which usually is annoying. But in that sort of incident, it was pretty decent. Well, certainly after we scored anyway, it was decent. Eddie O2, happy birthday, Drip, and said we just needed to have faith. A lot of people did not have faith in our squad today. Absolutely, we needed faith. I agree. I had faith in us. A lot of you guys had faith in us. But even before the game, people were saying, oh, we think we're going to get battered 4-0 or something like that. But, I'm sure we smashed. I could see it coming because PSG, they're a little bit ropey coming back to this season as well. Dean Flynn, mate. Wakas Akram. Danny says, happy birthday. Matthew Adateo. Francois Koch. Space in your face. The Vutinator. Jason Dower. Me to do to. Kiz2703, Ida United, Dean Flynn, Seaborn, Gracias, Disco Day, Jim Joe Bobley, Francois Koch, Kirsten Gray, Rema Ishmael, Jerry Francis, O'Keel Green, Eddie O2, Numero Uno, Talk MU, Fergie99, Dean Flynn, Ida United, Vincent Bullock, Rema Ishmael, Rush Marno, Drip and said, Asan Akhtar, you legend. Dean Flynn, Big God Bob, you ledge. O'Keel Green, Eddie A, every single one of you. Thank you so much for getting in with this live chat tonight. Really appreciate it. Smash that thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Exclusive, I'm buzzing my tits off. I'm gonna have to pretty much wrap this video up though, because I've got to eat and do another FIFA video later on. So come back around about midnight. We'll be doing a FIFA video. Should we do Ultimate or Career? Shackman says Career tonight. I mean, to be fair, we are alternating it. We're almost at 300 likes as well, so smash that like button, everybody. But I just want to say before I go, what an incredible display by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in terms of coaching. What a brilliant display by all the players. They gave their absolute guts out there for United tonight. They gave their heart and their guts out there for United tonight. And they smashed up PSG. They did United proud. They did Manchester proud. They did England proud. They did the UK proud. Because this is the thing. It's all about living up to the pressure. And it's so difficult for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He needed that win. Just like he needed the Newcastle win. He needed this win tonight. It's going to silence a lot of those twats. That's what it is going to do. It's going to silence a lot of those twats. Won't silence them all, but it definitely will silence some of those twats because, to be fair, if you're flipping around with Ole, just give the guy time. Just decide at the end of the season because this time last year we were struggling, but we finished strong. Right then, you legends, I am going to wrap this one up. It's a quick post show for me tonight. Sorry if I haven't replied to you. Look, I'm going to have to get on and set up and eat and do my FIFA stream later. I'll be back in an hour and 20 minutes though, guys. So, we'll do the career mode tonight, everyone. Nice one. Thank you so much for stopping by. Get your thoughts and opinions in after this video is finished. Come back in a minute once it's ended and comment in the comment section. I will reply to you all eventually. Thank you so much, you legends, for stopping by. Come on, my son. Get in there, you beauties. We've absolutely smashed up PSG. Can somebody put out a missing persons poster or something for Kylian Mbappe, please? Because I think he's gone missing, my friends. I don't know if Aaron Wan-Bissaka knows where his whereabouts are, but I think so. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, everyone. What a game of football for United. We smashed up PSG 2-1. Stick that up your jacksies, my friends. And let's do this. Come on, bring on those Chelsea Gummers. Bring on the next game. United are going to smash it up. I've got confidence in Ole. I've got confidence in the lads. Twanzibi's a revelation. Tellers is a revelation. I think Fred did it brilliantly. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's back. David De Gea's back. We've got the man, the made myth, Rashford, who even when he plays pretty bang average still manages to cut people open and score and have effect. He's a man. And of course, we have our Portuguese Magnifico captain in the side tonight, Bruno Fernandes, who should be our captain, in my opinion, based on just everything. His likability, his character, his drive, his perseverance, his mannerisms, everything. The guy's a leader. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it from me. We smashed up those Parisians 2-1. United march on in the group stage. 3 points in the sack, baby. Come on, you beauties. Come back after this video is finished and let me know your thoughts and opinions on it. Let's go fucking mental. Said, let's go fucking mental. Da-da-da-da. Hey, da-da-da-da. Right, guys, see you later. This is the big... Come back for FIFA later. We smashed those Parisians up. Oh, man. Mangasm City, though, tonight. Real mangasms. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Burrito Bruno says, screw you, PSG. Kaylan Onyango says, 2-1, bloody let's go, lads. Come on, Kaylan Onyango. Dean Flynn, come on, my son. Ryan Martin, Kayam, Rushmano, United D Head gets in there. Fred Cranham, United are back. The Vutinator, yes, lad. Eddie O2 says, night, lad, take care. Cheers, Eddie O2, mate. Batman Night Fan, Rushmano, Dean Flynn, Kayam, Abu Tayyab Khan. Everyone else, Berberspin 9, Rushmano, all the mods, Abu, Eddie, everyone's watching. Thank you for watching. Gucci Lover, Ilionited, you're a bunch of legends. And we've won. Joseph Misko, the Big Fish. By the way, all these names going down your stream, these are the people that support this channel on Patreon or Tier 2 channel members on YouTube as well. Shout out to all these legends for supporting the show. Also, shout out to Luke Fort as well, says, come on United. R Kings, good night to you, matey. Disco Dave, Vincent Bunnick, Rushmano, Dean Flynn. Everyone, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and come back in about an hour and 20 minutes time where we will be playing some FIFA Manchester United career mode on the channel. That's right, click that bell icon to be notified when we post. Come on United, see you soon. This is the big, thanks for watching.